Okay, so we are doing inspect. Actually, this is basically the idea, what we learned from this process in getting ready for this home for rent. So first thing first, we should, which we didn't, take a whole video before we move in, before we start doing anything. But yeah, that's number one lesson learned. Very first thing I like to say is this is being replaced, but the material we bought is not the best. So it should be fabric, but we bought aluminum. So we struggled, but we managed to put it in, which is not a big deal. So the door lock all being replaced. M003 is the new lock. Other than that, the curtain looks good. We vacuumed all the internals from the vent. In this bathroom, a couple of things. We noticed this bathroom is not flushed very well, so we use the plunger. Plunge it, getting better, still not the best it could be. So we will leave it as it is. Hopefully it will getting better. For this area, we noticed that this type of curtain is not that best. So we replace one of them, but this one we just leave it. So I just lock the door, lock the window, make sure it's been locked. So that is the issue here, which half been fixed. Everything here looks good. A few light bulbs, checked on that part, flush well. The doorknob looks good. And here, there's a few door stoppers have been replaced. This is being replaced. And I think the entrance area pretty much it. I'm going to talk about basement later on, but now let's get into the kitchen. So overall, the kitchen condition is not bad. So basically what we did here, I don't believe we did too much except cleaning a bit more, and we did paint all the internals. As you may see already, is now color looks very nice, but it was being wear and tear pretty badly. So the white paint in all the drawers, insides are being redone, which really came out very nicely. Cleaning wise, the back is checked good. This is checked good. I think so. This we didn't do. This one I think is it. Stove is pretty clean. So I think in kitchen there's not too much. One big thing we did actually is to replace this flooring, which is about 200 square feet, give or take. But also what we found is it takes about 2 days, more or less, to get all the job done. So this is something we feel pretty good. And the other thing we did is pretty much the whole house is being painted. This house be painted, so the color, as you can see, it looks way nicer. It's much bright and nice. The whole house being painted use about 3 gallons of paint. So one touch paint should. One coat paint should do. There are some minor fix on the baseboard, which we did as well. So the paint, flooring is the main thing. Again, we replaced a few vent register covers and cleaned the internal up. This is the big thing we did also. This hand was broken. So we basically custom made this piece of wood block. Use I think 5/16 nuts and bolts, both from outside. And as you can see here, we use 2 bolts here. So to do better next time, we should install another piece outside as well, just to make it easier to close. But see, right now, if you want to close it, it's difficult. But this is another thing we did on this part. We just install a little handle here, make it easier. The screen was broken, so we pushed them back and put a little bit tape here, which also do the trick. Burnt a little bit, fix it. So that's basically the overall fix around here. Clean the yard as well. So that's basically the job here. And also we custom made a block here just to make sure the door is being closed securely. The other thing we did also is the curtain. All the curtains are brand new. So this is being bought from pretty much home. Okay. Oh, gee, this is not good. Okay. So the other thing we did is the curtain also being replaced. So that really helps, definitely. This part of carpet is not done at all, but we did paint, as you probably see. So the paint looks really nice. Upstairs, another couple of things we did is again, paint the door. We replaced this door knob. And also, as you can see, this was broken. So we put some glues on the back and glue it back. Did some caulkings in this area. Fixed the caulking underneath. Flooring as well. And also, again, install the curtain here. So this is pretty much did a little bit of cleaning. So that's for this. Paint that little cover door. Again, this door is being replaced and fixed. The corner was broken. So this is basically it. Here in this room, again, not too much. Instead, we just did this curtain installation ordered from Amazon. One day comes in, pretty convenient. For the screen, we fixed the screen. One thing I learned from screen is when you buy those parts, you just buy them all. You don't just cheap out, because those old parts sometimes are not that good quality. They are worn out. They can broken easily. So just to save your time, buy the whole piece, whole set, to fix the screen door thing. This room again did a pretty good. We don't paint. This is a big thing. They used to be a pretty dark blue color. So 2 paints are used. So it came out really well. Here again, same thing. So this room is being fully painted, baseboard, so on. One thing I like to mention in the basement is when you install the flooring, you need to remove the carpet. Then you also notice the baseboard is a little bit higher, which not big deal. You could lower it, but it increases a lot of work. For a quick, dirty job, I don't think that's necessary. That's what we did. Turned out to be okay. This is another thing we did. Again, install the pretty much the curtain. And, again, the paint, pretty much everything. Worn out like this, we didn't really bother. Just leave it as it is. It is an old house after all. So this pretty much covers the things we did upstairs. Not sure if I missed anything. Well, obviously, if you see some covers missing, that make sure they're replaced. One last thing I remembered is a smoke detector. We also replaced upstairs. Good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the basement. So the basement here, as you can see, could use some paint, but we decided not to this time. Again, time is an issue. Also, this is not critical. It's functioning well, just kind of worn on the here. Basement here, everything looks good. The one thing I like to point it out is the filter. So we bought, this is old style, you know, those filter you have to hand put in every time. That's a pretty pain. So I think what is really smart is we bought this 12 times 24 times 1. So we put at the end. I will make a quick video to show how this is going to work. One last thing we did is we did replace all the locks, rekey them, so that everything is good to go. The basement was pretty dirty anyway. After a quick clean, it looks pretty nice. So this is pretty much the overall of what we did in this whole trip. Thank you.